Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a good Saturday now afternoon to you, and welcome to Twin Valley in the U-Betcha Bowling Center, as today it is the 2025 Battle on the Pines here from the U-Betcha Bowling Center. Brady Siebels along with Joe Lancillo here as we're just about ready to get our step ladder finals coming up here in just a few moments. When we come back, we'll get you bowling when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Back here from the U-Betcha Bowling Center, Brady Siebels along with Joe Lancillo. We're just about ready to get our step ladder finals here completed today. And Joe, it's been a good day of bowling here at the U-Betcha Bowling Center, and should be a fun final chance or finals here to decide a champion. You get a really cool Thor Hammer trophy as well as a really nice check as well if you are victorious here from the Battle on the Pines.
Yeah, $1,800 cash prize for the winner, and the top 5 spots pay out, and we'll be seeing the top 5. If you're not familiar with how the stepladder format works, it'll be the 5th ranked, or I guess who was 5th best in qualifying takes on the 4th best. The winner of that plays number 3. The winner of that plays number 2, and then the winner of that will take on the top seed for the championship here at the Battle on the Pine tournament. And our first matchup will have Nathan Dobmeyer against Nolan Corby. The 3rd seed is Jesse Keller, who was the defending champion, if I was able to look over somebody's shoulder and get the information right. Ben Dissinger is the number 2, and Gary Sunby is in the pole position.
Yeah, it kind of brings out the classic thing, rest versus rust. Obviously, you love being that number 1 seed, but you never know. Maybe there is something to actually bowling throughout this time. But, you know, they've been bowling for a long time. This thing got started at 10 a.m. That was, 5 hours ago, 5.5 hours ago by my Mayville State math. But, yeah, it should be good. And most important, hey, it's 10 frames, and you got to try to get – if you still make it, obviously it's an accomplishment just to make it into the top 5, and then, you know, just kind of see how far you can go for this.
And it's interesting, too. You talk about wrestling or whatever. I don't know if this is a sport necessarily where you can gain much from watching your opponent. It's kind of like working on what you do yourself as opposed to forming a defense around somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the very unique, interesting things about the U-Betcha Bowling Center here in Twin Valley, they kind of have the old school lanes, right? The old school wooden lanes. Not a lot of bowling alleys necessarily have this same style. So for some people, maybe it's kind of a treat to watch this. And then also with the way that they have it going, one lane is very heavily oiled. That is lane number 4, whereas lane number 3, not at all. So be interesting to see the differences between lanes 3 and 4 going forward here for this matchup.
You can maybe see 4 is a little shinier. That would explain the oil. But what exactly does that do?
Yeah, absolutely. Just is interesting. It just changes how your ball is going to move in through that thing. It depends. It's going to potentially curve a little bit more. It's going to curve a little bit less. It's going to rotate, help affect with the spin. All of that stuff is what will make it very interesting and potentially change it up for the bowling competitors here. So that is it for the right here. We'll come back then. We'll get you our bowling when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Back here from the U-Betcha Bowling Center, just about ready as they got the broadcast on the TV here. So, hey, hello to everyone inside the bowling center watching us here today and everyone else all around the area tuning in to this here at the U-Betcha Bowling Center here in Twin Valley.
And are they waiting for us to cue them to start, or?
I don't know. So Nolan Kirby, he will be in the red. He bowled a 934 to get into this spot. Nathan Dobmeyer, the number 5 seed in gray 808, had to bowl his way into the top 5. And thanks for joining us here. Thank you to all the sponsors as well. As always here on yourliveevent.com, the fall sports season starting to wrap up. Our coverage from Minnesota sports has concluded. North Dakota sports in the fall season. Only one more week left as they are
state volleyball.
Yeah, they're doing the region or the state qualifier matches today out in Jamestown for the state qualifiers. The first one was Oak Grove and Thompson as
they're playing Oak Grove, if I remember correctly.
Yes, Thompson with the victory, so congratulations. The Tommies.
Good for Lisa Strand.
Looks like they're going to state as they picked up the victory in 5 sets, 15-10 against Oak Grove. Called their game about 2 weeks ago against Oak Grove. That one went 5 as well. Expect nothing less from them.
Thompson has had to do a lot of 5-set stuff.
Yes, I've noticed that, but hey, that's for Lisa Strand, like you mentioned, kind of battle-tested. They kind of know what that is about. In the other Class A state qualifier match, it is Carrington and Valley City, as that one is just about to get underway. There's 2 Class B ones as well upcoming.
And getting underway here, Nathan Dolmeyer.
As he'll put 9 down on the first shot. He'll start on lane number 3, and they rotate the lanes each frame. So with that, we'll then also have coverage from the state volleyball. Stay tuned as we'll see how many of the yourliveevent.com schools are able to qualify, and then stay tuned on our website for more information for our state plans as the spare is picked up there by Nathan Domeyer, so he'll get 10 pins, plus also he'll get 1 shot in the second frame to carry over as well.
Nolan Corby here.
His first shot on lane number 4. He's got 9. He'll leave the 10 pin there on the outside.
Seeing these, it kind of reminds me of an old show, excuse me, that was on CBS many years ago, a bowling competition show where at the very end, they had what they called a money pin. And we'll let him finish here and just miss the spare.
So an open frame for Corby there here in the first frame.
But the idea was if you could leave a certain pin standing, you get an extra 10 grand or whatever. And those are not easy to do, obviously, like, say, leaving the 5 pin in the middle or a 7 or a 10.
As Corby, his second frame, he'll knock all 10 down for a strike. And Joe, kind of dating yourself there.
Oh, goodness, yes.
I just remember watching the PBA and Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Parker Bone III back when I was a kid. My mom, a big bowling fan, got me into the sport.
And I can remember seeing the late Earl Anthony.
Domar with his second frame. First roll, knocked down 9.
And there was also a gentleman in the 80s, fairly successful, named Guppy Troop. And it wasn't just the Guppy that was noticeable about him. He had some really wild outfits, even for the early 80s.
Domar trying to knock down the 8 pin to get his second spare of the contest. Unable
wide right
to knock it down, an open frame. So he's sitting at 28 through 2 frames. He'll bowl again now for frame number 3.
And this is also a 1-ball thing, and I was initially confused when I saw that, like, well, wait a minute, if you don't get a strike right away, what do you do? But it's only using 1 bowling ball during the contest.
Yes, very some of the fun rules for this battle on the Pines. As his third frame, Verdomeyer will knock down 7. He'll leave 3 up. Sitting at 35 pins. And winner of this will take on Jesse Keller. Second shot of frame number 3. Gets the spare. Knock all 10 down.
Now we have Nolan Corby working on a strike here in frame number 3.
Yeah, working on a strike. So his next 2 shots counts also for that second frame. Corby's first roll. Knocks down 7.
Is flattery supposed to be the sincerest form of imitation? Since he just did what Domeyer did in the last frame?
2, 5, and 4 left up. I'll try to convert the spare. Second roll. Got it. So Corby with a spare, second straight mark. He's sitting at 39 through 3.
And Nathan Domeyer at 38 working on a spare. Yes, X marks the spot.
So Corby is second strike in 3 frames. So now at 59. See if Domeyer can answer. So he rolls in frame number 4. First roll.
That one 7-pin just wouldn't timber.
So 8 pins. Second roll, going to look for the spare. Got it. So back-to-back spares for Domeyer, and he's sitting at 56 through 5, or through 4 now, bowling the 5th frame. First roll, all
Good
10
way,
down.
Good way to add to a spare.
Gets the strike. His first strike of this match. So now it's 76. Corby back to roll again in his 5th frame, working on a spare and a strike. And 9 leaves the 10 up. So he'll try to finish off the spare.
By the way, his name is Corby, not Staff.
3 straight marks, 2 of them strikes for Corby. Second roll. Oop. That one a little too close, falls in the gutter. It'll be an open frame. Second open frame for Corby. He'll stay at a 77 through 5.
Pretty close here.
1 pin difference. However, Dahmeyer is on a strike. First roll, there's a strike.
Right in the pocket.
Corby answers that open frame with a strike of his own. So sitting at 87. Dahmeyer, his 6th frame. First roll, hit the head pin, got them all down.
Back to back.
Back-to-back strikes. So what you can see, if you can try to string together a couple of them, really is what you hope for.
I believe earlier in the day, I think it was Dahmeyer who had like 7 in a row in one game.
So his 7th frame, 8 down. So with those back-to-back strikes and an 8, his total balloons up to 120 pins. Here in the 7th frame, still 3 frames to go. Corby yet to roll in the 7th frame. Second roll, gets the spare with the messenger pin.
What is the messenger?
Are you asking me bowling when you bowl it and then the pin slides over and hits the other pin instead of the ball?
Ah, the little nudge there. Okay.
So sitting at 124, Corby to bowl. Needs to try to string together a couple marks. That one is 6, so he's sitting at 99.
Winner of this match to face Jesse Keller in the next round.
Last year's winner. And Corby 9 leaves the 10 back-to-back for a second open in 3 frames, so he's sitting at a 105. As we move to the 8th frame. Nolan Corby, his first roll, gets the strike. Got to try to string together a few of them if you're Corby. Dahmeyer to roll in his 8th frame. First roll leaves the head pin. The 1, 2, 4. 7 pins. So far, 6 of his 7 frames have been marks. He's going to try to get one more. Second roll. Gets the spare. As we move to the 9th frame.
141 plus a spare through 8, 115 on a strike for Nolan Corby.
As Dolmeyer will bowl in his 9th frame. First roll. Gets 8. So that leaves the 1 and the 3.
Interesting how those pins can ricochet sometimes.
He's now sitting at a 157. His second roll gets the spare. 3 straight spares. As Nathan is sitting at a 159 with 1 frame to go. Corby to roll his 9th frame. First roll gets the strike.
Back to back.
Back-to-back strikes, trying to stack some pins up. And now he'll roll the 10th frame. So now 135, but on a pair of strikes. First roll, the 10th frame. It's a strike once again. It's a turkey. He'll get 2 more rolls to try to complete off that strike. So now sitting at a 165.
Whenever I hear that term turkey bowling, I'm reminded of what happens outdoors in the winter, where people will have frozen turkeys and just throw them out in a lake.
Always a fun time. Second roll, the 10th frame, 9. So now a 183, a max of 184.
Wide left.
So Corby will finish with a 183. Nathan Dolmeyer has a 159. So 24 pins. So Nathan's going to have to get back-to-back strikes, plus then a good final roll.
Well, sometimes you can lose track of which lane you're on.
Tenth frame, first roll. And 7.
No, 6.
6, so 171. So needs the spare here. Gets the spare.
4 in a row for Nathan Dolmeyer.
So 175. So Dolmeyer needs 9 pins this roll. Final roll on its way. That's 7, 182.
Oh, a 1 point difference.
A one pin difference. Nolan Corby will advance.
183 to 182. Nolan Corby will now take on Jesse Keller in the next round of the Battle on the Pine tournament here from U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley.
We'll have that when we come back. YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Back here as we'll move on, the number 3 second in our stepladder finals match. Jesse Keller, number 3 seed, last year's champion, up against Nolan Corby,
who starts off with a 9 and one that just doesn't want to go down.
So Corby will be number 2. Second roll just misses.
Couldn't get the nudge.
Leaves a 7 open. So an open frame. So Jesse Keller, last year's champion coach for the Norman County Eagles bowling team. Had the opportunity, the pleasure to call their high school bowling meet a couple months ago. Keller first roll. Leaves 1. Leaves the 9, so 9.
Keller trying to match what Nolan Corby had in the opening frame, a spare.
Second roll, that one will be an open. As they'll correct the score on.
Oh.
That one is, Corby left that open as well, so.
Oh, whoops, my mistake.
So both bowlers on a 9. Keller. First roll of frame number 2. That one misses the head pin. We'll see how many he got.
5, it says.
5. Because I was looking at the wrong TV camera, or TV scoreboard.
Kind of reminds, that formation kind of reminds me of in high school, you got the popular girls in the group and the one outsider.
I was the outsider.
The 7-pin. Well,
back-to-back 9, so back-to-back open frames for Keller. Putting the door, Corby ended the game on a furious rush. Second frame, gets the strike. So Corby on a strike. He'll now bowl for frame number 3. Sitting on 19 with a strike. First roll of frame number 3. That one splits a pair.
And the one slid by.
So it'll be 8 for Corby. Winner of this match will take on the inaugural champion, Ben Dislinger, as the spare converted. So back-to-back marks for Corby. Jesse Keller, back-to-back open frames. First roll of frame 3. Gets the strike. See if you can try to piece or tack on a couple together. So Keller now at a 28. First roll of frame 4.
Ooh.
It's 9.
Kind of got to the pocket late.
So sitting at a 46. Second roll of the frame. Just misses. So it's the third open frame for Keller in 4 frames. Opportunity for Corby. First roll of frame number 4 gets 8. Leaves a pair up. It is working on a spare. Sitting at a 55.
Why do some pins wobble when they come back down after the first ball?
It's one of the mysteries of bowling. Able to get the spare. So Corby now on a 57. Working on back-to-back spares. First roll of the 5th frame.
A late 8.
Leaves the 9, 10 pins. Second shot leaves 1. So an open frame. So through 5, Nolan Corby is sitting at 74 pins. Keller a 938 to get him the number 3 spot here in this stepladder finals. His first roll, the 5th frame, almost had the full split, but only gets 7. 4, 7, 6. Still up.
Ooh.
Tried to get the messenger, just unable to land that 6 pin. Does get 9, so sitting at 55.
Well, it's like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
So 6 frame. First roll from Keller. Gets the strike. As Corby, he gets the strike.
Pretty close matchup, just like our first one, where Nolan Corby defeated Nathan Domeyer by 1 pin, 183 to 182. The daily double.
And back-to-back strikes. So Keller to roll, working on a strike. And again, the same shot as he just had 2 frames ago. A 4-6-7 split. And gets 9 once again, so he'll be sitting at an 83 as we move to the 8th frame. Eighth frame.
Looked like it just, again, a little bit late getting into the pocket there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4 still up.
The pocket being between the 1 and the 3. If I remember what Chris Schenkel told me years ago on the Pro Bowlers telecasts.
Second roll of the 8th. I'll use the 4, so back-to-back opens for Keller. So net at 92. Chance for Corbett almost put this on ice. Working on back-to-back strikes.
Do I? No, I don't hear 3.
But does get 9. So ups his total to a 131. See if he can get his 3rd straight mark. Second roll just misses, so it'll be an open. So both bowlers through 8 with open frames. Corby has a 131. Keller has 92. Corby first roll of the 9th. And gets a strike. 3rd and 4 frames. How you want to answer an open frame is with a strike. Keller needs a strike here. And gets it. Keller, 10th frame. Keller first roll, the 10th frame. Back-to-back strikes. He'll get 2 more rolls. Second roll, the 10th. And it's a turkey. 3 straight strikes, puts him at a 142 with 1 more roll. Final roll for Keller.
Ooh,
Gets
almost
9.
struck out.
Leaves the 10 pin up, so he'll finish with a 151. Corby at a 141 is on a strike. And gets 10. The late messenger, all 10 down. That'll ice it for him. He's at a 161. It's a great way to lock up the victory. Second roll. Back-to-back strikes. So 3 straight strikes a turkey for Corby.
And striking out.
Hambone, 4 straight strikes for Nolan Corby. He advances with a 191.
Nolan Corby continuing to climb up the ladder. He'll face the number 2 qualifier, Ben Dischinger.
We'll have that for you coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Wife, come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
So Nolan Corby so far able to climb the ladder, was the 4 seed, beat the number 5 seed, Nathan Domeyer by a point. 182 to 181, then beat Jesse Keller, last year's champion, 191 to 151. Now go up against the inaugural champion back in 2023, Ben Dischinger, the number 2 seed. He's bowling a 996 so far. Dischinger will start off in lane number 4, his first roll.
Dischinger from Fergus Falls, Minnesota. He's going to his right sleeve.
So first frame 6.
And the winner of this match will face Gary Sunby for the championship.
The top-ranked wrestler in the qualifying this morning into afternoon. Second roll, gets the spare. So Dischinger will start with a mark in the first frame, as Nolan Corby struck out final 4 rolls. The last matchup in this one. A split. I believe the 4-6-7 split.
Not as much fun as a banana split.
Or as delicious. Excuse me, make that the 4-7-10 split. Second roll.
Uh-oh.
Carved a little too much. It will be an open. So Corby, an open frame to start things off. Had an open frame in his last matchup against Jesse Keller. Came back from it. Second frame, his first roll. There's a strike. So our first strike of this matchup. Dishinger to Bull. In his second frame. First roll, knock them all down. He gets the strike. His first strike. So Dishinger now to Bowl in the third frame. On lane number 4. His first roll, the third frame. That one just didn't curve back. He only gets 3.
This is where the oil, and that is the lane where the extra oil is, where that can come into play.
Second roll of the third frame.
Oh,
and gets
yes.
the spare.
Very nice.
So when working on a strike, the lucky thing is a 3 spare to the same as a 4 spare, or a 9 would to be a spare. So Dishinger sitting at 50. Corby, his third frame, gets 8. So Corby sitting at a 33. Second roll, gets the spare. So back-to-back marks.
As once again, we're coming to you from the U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley.
Beautiful facility here. Have the bowling alley, have an attached grill and a beverage area. How are the fries, Joe?
The fries were great. I held off on the extra seasoning, which is available.
Second roll, the fourth frame, and Corby will leave that open. Second open in 4 frames. So he's sitting at a 51. Dishinger with a 50 through 3, working on a spare. First roll of the 4th frame. And gets 7. Leaves a 6, 9, 10.
Going to have to veer this one right a bit to get his 4th consecutive mark.
Has not had an open yet in this matchup. Second roll, gets the spare. Let's put him at a 67. He'll now roll for frame number 5 here in the 4th frame, or the 4th lane.
The winner of this match takes on Gary Sunby for the Battle on the Pine Tournament Championship.
Most importantly, the really cool Thor hammer trophy, as well as a nice check as well. But I'd be in it for the Thor. There would be 3 straight spares. Second roll, gets them both.
Just enough space for the ball to get both pins.
So Dishinger now at an 85. Corby, his first roll in the 5th frame, leaves the 10. So a 9. See if you can convert the spare.
That'll stay in bounds, but not.
Just misses, so it's back-to-back open frames.
I was worried about it maybe going into the gutter.
So 60 through 5. Sixth frame. Corby slide gets it. That one hit it. That pin was sliding. But gets the strike.
It all looks the same on the score sheet.
Hey, an X is an X no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Dishinger to roll in the 6th frame. That one won't go down. He'll get 9. Three straight spares. Dishinger going to try to make it 4 straight. So far, 4 of the 5 frames have been spares. Gets the spare. Make it 4 straight spares.
And a mark in every frame.
Dishinger now at a 104. Seventh frame. Looks like gets 8. That'd be the 2-8 left.
You are correct, sir. Amazing the technology they have here now.
Second roll.
On the money. Oh!
Got the first pin. So an open frame for Dishinger. Opportunity here for Corby. That one spinning, and that one will stay up. The 7 will stay up.
Wouldn't knock it down.
Corby had an 88. Dishinger had a 121.
Corby trying to win his 3rd consecutive match here on the stepladder format.
That one just misses. So an open here in the 7th. So through 7 frames, both bowlers working on an open. Corby had an 88. Dishinger had a 121. And 9 on the first roll. Leaves the 5 pin. And that one, back-to-back opens for Corby.
And Dishinger opening up a lead.
Chance to ice it, almost. He'll roll in the 8th. First roll, 9.
That would be the 4 left.
Dishinger trying to avoid back-to-back opens. Second roll. Gets the spare. Hello to you too, Ben. So Dishinger now 6 spares in 8 frames. 1 open and 1 strike. So now 131. First roll of the 9th. Gets 7. Second roll of the 9th frame. Gets the spare. So through 9, he's at 148. Corby in the 9th frame will get 8. So now to 105.
And again, the winner of this match plays Gary Sunby for the championship here at the Battle of the Pine tournament.
Corby, second roll, gets the spare. So 107. First roll, the 10th. And gets an 8 for a 123. So Dishinger will clinch it on the bench. So the number 2 seed will advance.
Well, it's the second time we've seen that in this game.
So Corby will finish with a 124. As Dishinger 9 on his 10th frame roll. He's already clinched it, so he'll go into the championship.
So Nolan Corby moving up, started the stepladder format in 4th place. He'll finish 3rd.
Dishinger, he'll get the spare. So he'll get one more roll. So now to 167. One more roll to go. His final roll. Gets the strike. Ends it in style for a 177. So Ben Dishinger, a 177. He defeats Nolan Corby, a 124. Dishinger will go up against Gary Sunby for the championship when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Number 2 versus number 1 for the championship, for the hammer and for the check. Here as it is number 1 versus number 2. Ben Dischlinger, the number 2, going up against the number 1, Gary Sunby. Here in the championship for the 2025 Battle on the Pines. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Brady Siebels, Joe Lancilla joining you from Twin Valley.
And the rundown what's happened here so far. Nolan Corby defeated Nathan Domeyer 183 to 182 in our first matchup. Then it was Corby defeating last year's champion Jesse Keller 191 to 151. And then the first champion here 2 years ago, Ben Dischinger, defeating Corby 177 to 124.
So excited to bring this championship match to you here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to U-Betcha Bowling Center for having us out here to bring you the stepladder finals here for the Battle on the Pines from beautiful Twin Valley, Minnesota.
That is a nice-looking hammer there.
It is very,
the
very
prize.
nice. Yes. I think we have last year's hammer here as well, right next to us. So Gary Sunby, the top seed, entering this stepladder final. He'll lead it off. Bowling on lane number 4. First roll of the first frame. Opens it in style with the strike.
Interesting how everybody's got their own unique style. Just kind of pay attention to each bowler as they make their approach.
As Dischinger, his first roll leaves a pair, the 4-7.
Make that 8 there with the 4 and the 7.
Second roll. Dischinger going to try to get the spare, leaves the 4. So Dischinger will open up with an open frame here to start.
And there's an $1,800 cash prize for the winner of this tournament.
So get the score updated here. As Pincer didn't recognize the 1. He did get 9 in that first frame. Second frame for Dischinger. Gets 8 once again. Leaves the same 2, 4 and 7 up. Second roll. Dischinger gets the spare this time. So Gary Sunby now working on a strike for his second frame. His first roll, the second frame. So that leaves the 3-9.
8 down, 2 to go.
So he'll get 8. We'll try to get the spare. Get back-to-back marks, prevent the open frame. As Sunby makes his approach for his second roll of frame number 2. On its way, gets the spare.
Those have been difficult to pick up. We've had a couple of them where they've been like one behind the other, and the bowler at the time could only get one out of two, but Sunby doing well to get both.
So Sunby now at a 30, a strike and a spare. As he'll roll for frame number 3. On its way. And Messenger, it's rolling, it'll stay up. That one slid a little bit, but stayed up. So Sunby going to try to get back-to-back spares. Second roll on that one. You had maybe seen that lane on lane 4, the oil on lane 4 playing into effect. So Sunby will get an open frame. Opens up the door for Dischinger. An open and a spare. As he rolls in frame number 3. That one will leave the 7. Oh, rolling, late roller. It'll stay up. So 37. Dischinger going to try to pick up the spare. Gets it. Dischinger at a 38, but is working on a spare as we go to the 4th frame.
Still pretty close.
Expect nothing else in the championship for the Battle on the Pines. First roll of frame 4, gets the strike. Dischinger his first strike of this finals. Much needed, put him at a 58 through 4. As Gary Sunby will roll in the 4th frame, he's at a 48 on an open frame. His first roll leaves 9. So Sunby will try to pick up the spare. His second roll picks up the spare. Second spare in 3 frames for Sunby. Sitting at a 58. So both bowlers at 58 through 4, but Sunby is working on a spare. Dischinger is working on a strike going into this 5th frame. So Sunby in the 5th. It's 8. So at a 74. Second roll from Sunby gets the spare. So back-to-back spares. So Van Dischinger now to bowl in the 5th frame. Working on a strike. His first roll in the 5th.
Yes.
And back-to-back strikes.
And I think the tilt sign has gone up on. Oh, never mind. It just seemed like it was taking so long to set up.
Dischinger now to roll in the 6th frame. His roll. It's 9. Leaves 1 up. It's like the 5. But 9. After back-to-back strikes, he's sitting at a 105. Second roll gets the spare. Dischinger now to 107 after 6. 6th frame here for Gary Sunby.
He's also working on a spare.
76 pins. His first roll, it's 7. Put him at 90 pins.
Yeah.
So Sunby to his second roll in the 6th. On its way. Gets the spare. 3 straight spares. 93 pins going into the 7th. So then we got to try to get some strikes here. See if we can string together a couple in a row. First roll and 9. So 111.
And the stinking 4-pin.
So Sunby going to look for his 4th consecutive spare. And picks it up. So 112 for Sunby. Dischinger at a 107, working on a spare. First roll, strike. So 3 strikes in the last 4 frames for Dischinger at a 127 now, going into the 8th. First roll in the 8th frame. Dischinger gets 9. So 145. Second roll from Dischinger.
Looks good.
Gets the spare. So he's at a mark in every frame but the first. Has Dischinger now at a 147 through 8. 8th frame here for Gary Sunby. First roll.
And
Couldn't get the messenger. So it's a 9 for a 130. Sunby looking for his 5th consecutive spare. Second roll. Gets the spare. So 131. So we move to the 9th frame. Sunby to roll again. Here in the 9th frame. First roll.
ooh,
And 9.
looks like the dreaded 5-pin again. Oh no, further back.
Sunby can try to get his 6th consecutive spare. Second roll. Gets the spare. So 150 through 9. Dischinger at a 147, working on a spare going into the 9th. His first roll is a strike. Not the 7-pin to fall down late, but it counts as a strike, so 167. Tenth frame, first roll is a strike. So 187.
And counting.
Dischinger with a couple pins could lock it up here in the 10th. Second roll. Gets it again. That should lock it up. 207, so Van Dischlinger will be a 2-time Battle on the Pines champion. 2023 winner will add 2025. Final roll from Dischinger. And 7. So I'll finish with a 214.
Best score of the day of any of our bowlers in this stepladder competition.
So Sunby will finish it out for the 10th frame. He'll get 9, his first roll. Able to get the spare. So 169. So Sunby 7 straight spares. here in this final roll. And gets a strike.
Nice way to end that streak.
So 179. So Ben Dischinger will defeat Gary Sunby 214 to 179 as Ben Dischinger is your champion for the 2025 Battle on the Pines. As we'll, so he'll get the hammer.
Nice. Ooh. He got exhausted lifting that.
It's a big hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll recap when we return, YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, U-Betcha.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. U-Betcha.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we'll get you our championship interview here. Ben Dischinger, the champion, second time in 3 years. Ben, just talk about your bowling here today.
Yep. Well, it's really tough. The left lane's dry and the right lane is really oily, especially the last game. My ball was barely moving at all. I had a pretty good day today. It was fun.
Just talk about exactly like you mentioned that the two different oil patterns. How do you try to manage those that when you're bowling during a game?
Right. So the left on the dry lanes, really try to throw the ball really hard, and then not put much on the ball. So you just kind of put it up and make it go as straight as you can, and it's going to hook. It doesn't matter what you do to it; it's going to hook. And then the left lane or on the right lane, you really slow it down, really try to hit it so that you get more spin. But the ball I was using, urethane ball, it wasn't going to move much no matter what I did. So just try to throw it straight to the pocket.
So just talk about, your history in bowling, kind of how long you've been bowling and just what you enjoy about coming to the lanes.
Sure. So I've been bowling since I was a kid. My dad got me started in a Saturday youth league. And then I've been bowling ever since then, just kind of recreationally, and just been trying to do as good as I can and, have fun with it. Remember that bowling is always just for fun. So.
Kind of where do you mainly bowl, and how often do you get a chance to get out into the lanes?
Sure. So been bowling more this year on 2 leagues, and then another league with my wife in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. And we moved up here about 4 years ago from Eagan, Minnesota, and I bowled there at Cedarvale at that time for a few years too.
And most importantly, who do we have here? And is this a future competitor at the Battle on the Pines?
He's got his bowling T-shirt there. This is Asher. It's my first child. He's 3 years old now. Can you say hi? Can you wave?
Did you see Dad bowl? Did he bowl good? He did. All right. All right, Ben. Well, congratulations on the victory here. 2 out of 3 years are going to be back here for 2026.
I'll be back next year. Got to defend the title.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us here. Congratulations on the victory here today.
Thank you.
All right. Stick around. We'll wrap it up when we return to YourLiveEvent.com.
U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley invites you to join them for fun and a great cause on November 22nd during the Twin Valley Fish House Festival for a benefit for Heather Mackner. From 4 to 10, we've got turkey bowling and live music from Terry Mackner performing to support his wife. Come roll a few frames, win some turkeys, and help a local family in need. All right here at U-Betcha Bowling in Twin Valley. Good times, good friends, great cause, you betcha.
Looking for a fun time with family and friends? U-Betcha Bowling Center in Twin Valley is ready for you. Enjoy open bowling every Friday, 6 to 9, Saturdays, 4 to 9. Savor short order food menu items, refreshing beverages, and plenty of bowling excitement. Fun for all ages. Plus, discover what's new. The game room promises entertainment, and the state-of-the-art golf simulator offers a whole new experience. Welcome to U-Betcha Bowling Center, Twin Valley. Great atmosphere and more. Come experience fun. You-Betcha.
All right, Brady Siebels, Joe Lancillo, wrapping it up for you here on yourliveevent.com. And Joe, a fun day of bowling here, a long day, but really fun. Glad that we were able to bring the coverage here on yourliveevent.com.
Yeah, we saw some pretty good competition here, some very good bowlers from around the area. And we started off with a very close match. Nolan Corby defeating Nathan Dobmeyer 183 to 182. So Nolan Corby advanced to take on Jesse Keller, the defending champion, and it was Corby winning that one also, 191 to 151. Corby then took on Ben Dischinger, who scored a 177 to 124 victory in the semifinal. And in the championship match, Dischinger defeated Gary Sunby 214 to 179.
Yeah, so now Dischinger, 2 out of 3 years as a champion. You mentioned him. He'll says he wants to come back to try to defend that crown. Also, maybe in a few years, we have a new bowler there with Asher joining as well. But a great day. And anything else to add here, Joe?
No, just want to thank all the folks here at U-Betcha Bowling Center here in Twin Valley. Great facilities here. Always a fun place to go.
Yeah, absolutely appreciate the hospitality, the connectivity, asking us and welcoming us in to bring this coverage to you here today on yourliveevent.com. A reminder, while our fall sports season just about ending, we've got state volleyball coming up next weekend. And then, hey, that following week, Minnesota and North Dakota, the winter sports.
I was just going to say
underway.
North Dakota State volleyball,
Yes.
so people weren't confused.
Yes, next weekend, North Dakota State volleyball from the capital city out in Bismarck. Then the following week, then the Minnesota sports in the winter season gets underway with basketball and wrestling. So you can find it all on yourliveevent.com. So a reminder to visit our website to see our schedule, our calendar of events, as well as the links to all of those matchups. Make sure to like us on X, follow us on Facebook at Your Live Event for our daily posts, our daily updates for the schedule. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be notified every time that we go live with another local area high school or community interest broadcast. Thanks to Joe Lancillo for being my play-by-play tag team partner. Thank you to all the viewers for watching us here. Thank you to the sponsors that you saw and heard throughout this broadcast. Whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. As without them, this coverage would not be possible. Again, our champion, Ben Dischinger, for the second time in 3 years. He is your Battle on the Pines champion. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.